A company which turns former aircraft parts into ornaments says business has taken off, excuse the pun. The firm, called Aerotiques, is based at Gloucester Airport at Staverton. It says that orders have just soared since British Airways and Virgin Atlantic retired their fleets of Boeing 747s, which are some of the most famous aircraft ever made. Kevin Reid take up the story.
The first Boeing 747 bought by British Overseas Airways Corporation arriving at Heathrow Airport in 1970. The company later became British Airways, who last year retired the entire 747 fleet. Many are now being scrapped, but Gloucestershire company Aerotiques is turning parts of the airframe into household objects.
Well, basically we get the panels in 3 sections like this, and we cut them up into singles, doubles, just trim the edges, round the corners. This is going to be a single window clock, and this one's going to be a double window clock.
They've been doing this for a few years, but the 747 has increased business fourfold, and nostalgic customers want a piece of everything. This kitchen galley has been bought by a retired steward who said she wanted to organise her makeup and accessories.
Nothing goes to waste. Offcuts of skin get made into key rings and desktop stands, and we even melt down the ribs and the bits that we can't use and make jewellery, bracelets and cufflinks and little desktop models, so nothing goes to waste.
Now, this is one of my favourites. This is a fan blade from within a Boeing 747 engine. It was actually a British Airways aircraft, and a British Airways captain who's retired has bought it as a memento of his career. The wall clocks made from the windows are bestsellers, and with precise cataloguing, some former passengers have even been able to buy the exact window they often sat next to.
I sat behind that very window to Sydney a couple of times, and that was seat 4A. I mean, that particular plane, in 22 years, it's flown about 50 million miles. That's 101 round trips to the moon.
British Airways' remaining 747s bowed out last October. Virgin Atlantic have also retired theirs. Meanwhile, back at the workshop, even the toilets may get a new lease of life, with plans to turn them into garden lighting. Now, that would be a flash in the pan. Kevin Reid, BBC Points West, Gloucestershire.
Oh, I wish I'd thought of that. It's a great idea.